All praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem, or Kakadash. I'm just going to do a quick, bring out quick scriptures on what's going on and in the Middle East. And as you can see, Netanyahu is crashing out, and Persia is about to rise, okay, before they fall. And they're going to go against Amalek, okay? So that's what's going on right now, and things are heating up. Okay, so I'm going to start in Ezekiel 38:3. And say, thus saith Yahweh, behold, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal. Tubal is Tubal Cain. That's the forefather Esau, Amalek. Ezekiel 38:4. And I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth and all thy army. Okay, that's what the Most High is doing right now, bringing them boys back. They doing a tick for tat. That's what they're talking about now. Everybody's doing a tick for tat. So he's putting the hooks in the jaws. He's reeling everybody in. I will bring thee forth in all thy armies. That's what he's doing. You got the Israel Defense Force, and then you got the Iran army. Okay, he bringing them forward. Then behind them, you have Russia and the U.S. Okay, so I will bring thee forth in all thy army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor. Okay, so you got these people that they sending they got their vehicles ready to go, their mobile their Iron Dome system, okay, and then you got their mobile launchers in Persia, which is Iraq, okay. So those would be considered horsemen in today's time. All of them clothed with armor, so they wearing their BDUs, battle dress uniforms, okay. Even a great company with bucklers and shields, okay. All of them handling swords. The modern day sword is the gun, okay. Look, Ezekiel 38:5. Persia, that's Ishmael, that's Iraq, Iran, Persia, Ethiopia, and they're over there warring right now. Ethiopia and Eritrea, they're fighting each other. But Ethiopia, Libya, and we know who Libya is. That's Gaddafi. Okay, so they're going to get some payback too. Okay, Israel and against the U.S. So what they did, went over there and destroyed Gaddafi's country, killed him. Libya with them, all of them with shield and helmet. Okay, so it's about to go down. It's about to get real bad out there. And this is a good thing. So I was I from time to time watch read Hal Turner's articles. So this is look, the defense sector is panicking. Now the defense sector is the Western defense sectors. Okay, Iran missiles defeated most advanced integrated ABM defensive system. So this is in Israel. They had the most sophisticated and advanced defense system, and as you can see, some Iranian missiles got through and hit their bases. Okay, they have 2 bases in this article that they're going to talk about. By now, most of the world knows that Iran launched a multifaceted attack against Israel about 48 hours ago. The fallout from the attack is now becoming frankly clear, and it has defense experts terrified. As the attack was in progress, Iran undertook a very unusual and apparently foolish series of steps. They announced that they had launched drones and then cruise missiles against Israel. They announced this despite the fact that the drones and missiles still had 47 more minutes to travel before reaching their targets. See, baiting them in, setting snares. Experts observe expert observers thought it very strange and foolish that an attacker would give out such information while the very weapons they launched had not yet arrived. It gave Israel and its allies time to go after those weapons, which they did, which was stupid. They showed their hand. Israel showed their hand with that move. Well, it turns out this was not strange or foolish. It was planned. Iran launched the old drags of their arsenal, first-generation drones, first-generation cruise missiles. What they launched was the junk they had laying around for years. Now, we also know that Iran has been sending Russia those drones and whatnot to attack Ukraine with. So they must have a huge inventory of drones. So it says slow-moving, loud junk. Iran wanted Israeli defenses to focus on that old junk and not on what they would fire next, right? Ballistic missiles. Many of the drones simply fell out of the sky from malfunctions. Others were easily intercepted by fighter jets from Israel, the U.S., and the U.K. with some help from France naval assets in the Mediterranean Sea. So they showed their hand. Israel and the U.S. showed their hand good by doing this. That was a stupid mistake. You had too many people, and now they know that Israel needs help. Okay. There was a much heralded 99% interception success rate broadcasted around the world for all to hear. Turns out there's a problem, a major problem. Iran's ballistic missiles, a few of them got through. Almost no one noticed this problem because there has been no media coverage of it until this article. Yeah, they trying to hide it. They fucked up big time. The hint there was a big problem came today. U.S. media reported. U.S. National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan stated today that the Department of Defense, alongside U.S. Central Command, is continuing to increase the readiness and integration of air defenses and early warning systems in the Middle East in order to erode the effectiveness of Iran's missile and drone capabilities. When I read that, I thought to myself, who asked you? Why saying something like that unless there's a big problem? So I started looking and asking questions. Here's what I found. The missiles that hit the two bases in the Negev region didn't just go through. They did so against the most heavily defended area in the world. Okay? Protected with the most advanced integrated anti-ballistic missile ABM systems known to exist in the West. Two Israeli bases in the Negev region and one intelligence base in the far north of Israel on the Mount Hermon got hit by Iranian missiles. In the north, the secret intelligence base in the north of the occupied Golan Heights located in Jahab al-Shaghi, Mount Hermon got hit and seriously damaged. So they got their bases. So that's an accomplishment for Iraq because they got their objectives met. In the south, the Israeli Natim and Ramon bases got hit, and this is where the problem reared its ugly head. According to secret intelligence information, at the Natim Air Base and Negev Desert, hangar to Israelis F-35 stealth aircraft and Mossad spy aircraft. So this is where they launched their attack on the Iranian base. This is where those F-35s came from. At least 44 Mossad personnel were killed. Now, I remember reading somewhere that they tried to say it was like 12 people that got killed in that attack, the barrage that Iran sent. But they're saying in this article it's 44. But for the defense sector, that pales in comparison to what took place for Iran to achieve that. Natam was defended by the world's most advanced integrated anti-missile defense shield, which incorporated Arrow 2, David Sling, THAAD, and Patriot 3 with the TPI-2X band surveillance and targeting radar. This system was designed to exclusively defend against the Iranian middle-range ballistic missile threat. Below is the actual photo of the actual radar deployed to protect those bases. Here's what it looks like. So, look, they had all this stuff piled up and ready to go for these boys, and them boys still got through and hit them. And that's not good. And yet, 5 to 7 missiles hit. The Israelis have acknowledged 2 runways and 3 warehouse structures hit. So that's bad. That's where their F-35s are at too. That's crazy. Now, we saw pictures and video they put out before the attack that they were breaking down F-16s and moving them around, because those are easily, I guess, transported. You could put those together and transport them around because how they're designed, but you can't just break down F-35s for real like that. If you know the structure of that plane and a lot that goes into its stealth and whatnot, you just can't break it down like an F-16. Not a knockout blow. It wasn't intended as such. That's what they're talking about. It wasn't Iran didn't intend to knock them out do a knockout blow, but a battle damage assessment. Expert would note that the point of impact was center mass, a clear indication of precision guided. Right, like the picture above that I showed you all. You could tell that place was hit with precision guided munitions. 5 to 7 missiles hit the world's most heavily defended location, defeating an integrated ABM defense that was custom built to defeat the very missiles it failed to shoot down. See, all this information that Iran has gathered from this slight attack that they did, they're going to pass this information on to Russia and China, you see. That has some people in the defense sector literally panicked. You see, if 5 to 7 missiles got through, then it is a given that others can get through. And simple math reveals that had Iran fired 30 missiles at the base would no longer exist. Right. Yeah, they playing with them, you see. And see, like I said, Israel, the fake Jews, and the U.S. and all their allies, not only when they were counterattacking these drones and whatnot, they also put out their locations and where their assets are. The Iranians know this now. They know Israeli missile defense cannot stop their medium-range ballistic missiles with any great reliability. So now the next wave, when Iran attacks, they're going to start with a base knowledge and base grade. They're going to start with the medium-range ballistic missiles. That's clearly what they're going to start. That's going to be their base, because now they gauge, so that they're going to get fucked up. Those 1948, they're going to get messed up. While Jordan fired U.S. Patriot missiles, we remember Jordan got in there, missiles to down a few Iranian missiles. Jordan's Patriots are now completely depleted. They have none left. Stupid. They shouldn't even got involved in firing this shit. Especially when you know you don't have any replacements. Fighter jets did down a few additional Iranian missiles, but not many. As such, Israel is not only vulnerable, there is no filler technology that can be quickly inserted into the advanced integrated system. Done. To make things better for Israel, put simply, right now, Israel is factually defenseless from any large salvos of these missiles. Damn. So that means that they can barrage them now. They can hit them hard starting with the medium range ballistic missiles and moving up to more advanced stuff. And there ain't nobody gonna be able to help them. Think about that for a moment. The most advanced integrated air defense radar system in the world, its mission is to detect Iranian missile launches and pass target targeting data to Israeli Arrow, David, Sling, and U.S. THAAD and ABM batteries deployed to protect sensitive Israeli sites, including Dimona and the Natam and Ramon air bases. Iranian missiles struck both Natam and Ramona air bases. See, the best surveillance radar in the world working in concert with the most sophisticated anti-missile defense in the world were impotent in the face of the Iranian attack. They were no good. Yep. So they're done. They use their best and the most expensive and advanced equipment on the defense, and now they assed up. What has garnered Israel is not the attack itself. It was the most advanced missile defense system in the world couldn't stop the very missiles they were built to stop. Iran has now achieved a strategic deterrence of Israel. Israel now knows Iran will hit them, but can also hit them at will with missiles Israel cannot stop. See? Even worse, now that the junk is gone from Iran's inventory, they can bring out the second and third generation versions of their drones and missiles. Hezbollah did that today. Hezbollah utilized almost silent, very much faster jet-powered drones to hit Israel in the north today. People on the ground did not hear the drones until they were dive bombing the targets. If Iran starts using these, the speed alone will cut down flight time by half or more, making it even harder to intercept such drones if launched. What the second or third generation cruise missiles might be able to do, none of us know. Now, also, it was some video a couple of weeks back of Russia's cruise missiles deploying flares. You just type that in on YouTube. Russian cruise missile deploys flares, and a lot of the people that in the West were impressed with that feature incorporated into the cruise missile, because the U.S. doesn't have that with their cruise missiles. Okay, so that is a good that is a brilliant way for cruise missiles to go in. Now we know that Iran and Russia are probably, trading equipment between each other. So Iran might have those missiles, and it might use those in the upcoming retaliatory strike against Israel once they strike. So the ball is in Israel's court right now. The Iran response to the Israel attack upon the Iranian embassy in Syria has opened a chasm in the Middle East balance of power. The world changed that day. Yeah, most definitely. Everybody's looking at this now. Not in ways the general public knew until now. And see, nobody's not going to pay attention to Ukraine that much. Everybody's watching what Israel's going to do against Iran. But Iran's moving very strategic. I'm pretty sure they're getting counsel from Russia and China, and moving very slow and strategic, and not just jumping in, and they're using more restraint. That's why I said Netanyahu is crashing out, and he's going to take the West with him. So with that, man, things are moving fast, and I think what's going to happen is once a nuke gets dropped, they're going to put the U.S. back on lockdown, and they're going to do the draft. And after they do those two things, they're going to do the chip. They're going to, in order for you to get back to work and to come out your house from the lockdown that they're going to put everybody in because of this war, you're going to have to take the chip in order to go out, get food, and move around like how you want to. That's what I'm speculating. I don't have any proof for that. I'm just thinking, but it's all up to how the Most High wants to do it. Remember, these prophecies are all popping off the pages. They're coming right now, but they're coming in different volumes, times, and layers and levels. They're there. The plagues are still here and whatnot, but it's like a wave going up and down with the Most High. So everything is here. Also, the people are getting administered the chip. I believe in Kenya and different places, people have the mark, but it's not heavy yet. It's not being heavily pushed. Okay, then we got a lot of things going on. The cannibalism going on in Haiti, and everybody coming here from South America to get their judgment. The northern tribes. So it's a lot going on. The Most High is. I'm starting to understand what he means that day. I think everything is gonna just hit and collapse and go 0 to 100 in like at least 1 or 2 days, and it could happen this month, April or May. I don't know. I just don't know, dog. I'm just speaking how things are looking, because once a technical nuke or something gets dropped, it could be in Ukraine or in the Middle East, just one, that's going to put everybody, that's going to give the elites the ability to lock U.S. back down. That's what I'm saying. They need the ability to lock everything down, so then they can try to administer, and then see, when they try to do that, Most High, Yahushua is going to come. So we know the scripture, when he tries to fill his belly, he's going to come. So, man, this is looking, man, we got to pay attention to this Israel and Iran thing, because that's where he's going to, the least of them has, well, we all know that's Israel. So, with that, I'm going to say Shalom. And, yeah, man, things are moving fast. That, I like to say, see, on my thing online, hold on. With that, I like to say Shalom, and all praises to the Most High, man. Making things move fast, So I'm happy about that. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.